All right, I'm very glad to report that I'm doing a video on President Trump and appreciating President Trump, because there was a lot of confusion with the last post that I did. It was actually pretty funny because I wanted to do a video that would reach out to people that are liberal-leaning, Democrat, or full-on that have TDS, basically Trump derangement syndrome, and hate him, close down, and don't want to deal with anybody or anything that deals with President Trump. So I did this icon right here, or thumbnail. And you can imagine the reaction I got. I was predicting people would get triggered. People that hate President Trump would see it. So I was very gentle. I did the video without my cowboy hat on, without anything Western on, without an American flag behind me, because I don't want to piss off the liberals. You know how they feel about the American flag. But I knew that we were going to lose subscribers because I knew people were going to just get triggered, look at the thumbnail, and just go, I'm out. MustangMedic hates Trump. No. It's designed to bring people in. So I invite you to share this, this video, the links at the end, with your liberal-leaning friends and your Democratic friends that have TDS. Again, Trump derangement syndrome. So editing this video was a lot better than doing Rachel Maddow, if you know what I mean. It was just people appreciating President Trump. We start off with the early times in the cabinet, and then we end with my favorite video, which you probably can predict, but I'm going to surprise you at the end. Don't go fast forwarding, okay? But let's look at the cabinet first, and then I'll introduce to each clip, and I'll stay out of it. I won't be jumping in on the clips on President Trump and appreciate him. I hope it emotionally moves you as much as it does me. Yeah, I'm a sensitive guy. All right, here we go. And to quote Liberal Hive Mind on YouTube, let's roll the tape. Oh, before we roll the tape, real quick, it was really hard to find good videos about President Trump. It's got all this crap on it. So it took me a lot longer to find positive stuff, of course, than to find negative stuff. Okay, here we go.
I'm thrilled to have a chance to help you live up to your campaign promises.
Good. Thank you, Wilbur.
Mr. President, last week was a great week. It was Infrastructure Week. Thank you so much for coming over to the Department of Transportation. Hundreds and hundreds of people were just so thrilled, hanging out, watching the whole ceremony. I want to thank you for getting this country moving again and also working again.
President, first of all, I apologize for being late for work. About 4 months, I got bogged down in that swamp that you've been trying to clean.
On behalf of the entire senior staff around you, Mr. President, we thank you for the opportunity and the blessing that you've given us to serve your agenda and the American people, and we're continuing to work very hard every day to accomplish those goals.
Mr. President, it's been a great honor to work with you. Thank you for your strong support of HUD and for all others around this table that I've worked with. We're making tremendous progress.
I want to congratulate you on the men and women you've placed around this table. The holistic team of Working for America is making results in each and every area. Working with Secretary Ross and Ambassador Lighthizer and Secretary Mnuchin and Tom Price and Scott Pruitt. This is a team you've assembled that's working hand in glove for the betterment of America. And I want to thank you for that. These are great team members, and we're on your team.
Thank you, sir.
And here's a great reception at a football game. And here's a local newscast in Florida right after President Trump got elected. And look how he handles the people that celebrate him coming into the office. It's really a beautiful thing.
It's been a day full of presidential and vice presidential motorcades traveling back and forth across Palm Beach County. For the first time since the election, President Donald Trump and Vice President Mike Pence are visiting Palm Beach at the same time. News Channel 5's Jacqueline Powell is live near Mar-a-Lago, where the supporters gathering to watch the motorcade got the surprise of a lifetime today. Jacqueline?
Tanya, I'm on Bingham Island. This is a small stretch of land between West Palm Beach and Palm Beach Island right before you get to Mar-a-Lago. A lot of times supporters line up along this stretch and watch as the president's motorcade comes through with their signs and flags. Now, a couple of weeks ago, we showed you video of the president stopping his motorcade here and getting out to wave at his supporters. But today, supporters standing here got something even better. These President Trump supporters had a busy day, waving down the president and vice president as they traveled to and from different spots around Palm Beach. When the president drove by on his way back from his golf course, business as usual.
We waved to him, the cars went by really fast, and we were just sitting down talking about the events of the day.
Valeria Bianco says no one could have dreamed of what would happen next. A member of the president's team came back
And invited us to go to Mar-a-Lago to get into a Secret Service van, get checked out, and go to Mar-a-Lago.
Bianco says she and 6 others were taken to a ballroom inside of Mar-a-Lago.
Lo and behold, our president appeared.
Bianco told me President Trump posed for photos with everyone, then thanked the group for their support.
We stopped everything to do what we're doing for President Trump and for Vice President Pence, because we love this country and we love this administration and we love what they stand for. And we want them to know that all the hard work that they're doing is not in vain. Having said that, he acknowledged all of that, and we got to talk a little bit about that.
A thank you this longtime supporter says she never expected, but doesn't put past this president full of surprises.
And it was a lovely, lovely experience. And I just hope it happens again and again.
Well, the president is scheduled to leave Palm Beach tomorrow. The supporters are already planning to line up again on Southern Boulevard to wave him goodbye as his motorcade passes through. Protesters plan to be out there again tomorrow, too. Reporting live on Bingham Island, Jacqueline Powell, WPTV News Channel 5.
Then, of course, Dana White at the UFC event. Are you ready to rumble?
Where do we normally go?
Which way we going, guys? Let's go. Let's go right now. No, to his room. To his room. His room.
Dana, here he is.
Hey. Jorge, I swear to God, he was just talking about you. He just walked up and was talking about you.
Great champ. Give him a lot of money.
And here's another one of my favorites of the UFC with Dana White. Just look at Tucker Carlson's face. He is smiling from ear to ear. Kid Rock's being cool. Dana White does some smiles because of the reception for President Trump. But talk about love. Look at this.
That team is making his way into the building. One of the bigger mixed martial arts fans. I know President Donald Trump taking his octagon side seat for UFC 295. We got 2 title fights coming up at UFC 295 here in a matter of moments, live from Madison Square Garden. And President Trump will be here to witness all of it. 4 of the very best fighters in the world set to take their cracks at light heavyweight and interim heavyweight gold, respectively. We move over to pay-per-view shortly. Thank you all for being here for the prelim coverage. But as you know, best is yet to come. Main card for UFC 295, live on ESPN Plus pay-per-view from Madison Square Garden. Starts right now.
And here comes my absolute favorite video that inspired this video. I'm going to look because I'm going to pronounce it correctly. Javier Milei of Argentina, who just got elected. I think they call him Trump number 2. That's, of course, why I love him and probably why you love him. But look at how he treats President Trump. He is like a fan. We're obviously not going to have any issues with international relations with Argentina. Look at how much he loves President Trump and how honored he is. It's just awesome. Watch this.
President! Nice to meet you. This is a very big pleasure to know you. It's an honor for me. Thank you for the work for me. I'm very happy. You are very generous with me. Thank you very much. It's a very big pleasure. You're doing a great job. Thank you. MAGA. Make Argentina great again. How you doing, man? Come on, let's have some pictures. Come on. Yeah, you look fantastic. Come.
Make Argentina.
Thank you very much. You are very serious. Very great. You were a very great president. And I won't forget you. I promise that. Thank you very much. Bill, you have this election. It's going good. And I'm a big and I hope to see you again. We'll see you in the next time. I hope that you will be president. I hope so too. I hope so too. Thank you.
One more. Can we do one more photo right Make Argentina great again, Trump.
Make Argentina great again. Viva la libertad, carajo! Thank you. Have a good time. Thank you. Have a good time. Thank you. I'll see you.
So people respect strength. And right now we look very weak with the Biden administration. We're in 2 wars, Ukraine and Israel. I don't believe either one of them would have been happening if President Trump was in office. He's a great president. We need him in again. I'm praying he's going to be in there. Nothing's guaranteed. That's why we need to activate. We need to contact senators, contact Congress people, Republican and Democrat, saying how important it is for President Trump to get in, put the pressure on, get out there in the streets, celebrate, signs. If there's protesters, don't be intimidated by them. You know, I'm expecting them to come as we get closer and closer to the election. But this is William Wieting reporting on President Trump being loved. You know, we don't see enough of it, but it sure is touching when it happens. Hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching.